Welcome to Planet Pluto Shoot.
Bravo, bravo, bravo. Whoop, whoop. Tango, tango, tango. Hey, hey. What's happening, blacks? How you guys doing out there? Y'all know who it is, right? It's me, your homegirl, Ladosha Wright, a.k.a. Lolo. That's right. Coming to you live and direct from Cheryl Morrow. There's my internet. I told you it was acting janky. Cheryl Morrow, aka the Hair Oracle, and we are just all having technical difficulties. Is this Elon has nothing to do with our internet? Oh, it's raining.
Or what did they say? Mercury retrograde.
Mercury retrograde. I don't know what that means, but it sounds real fancy. So we are about, I think we're like 77 episodes in, and you have just officially landed on Planet Pluto Pseudo, and our topic tonight is all about reducing inflammation. Now, if you got those achy knees and the elbows, maybe your wrist, maybe your fingers, maybe your ankles, anywhere you bend, your back, and what they say, author. They used to say, they don't say author anymore. When I was growing up, it was author. And so we have Dr. Joy Scott. She is our official wellness and nutrition expert right here on the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel, because we have our own.
Absolutely.
Person. That's right, y'all. We got our own person. So Dr. Joy Scott is going to help us with that inflammation, because I know personally that working behind those chairs, all that standing, y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to have your, what's those socks called? Your compression socks, you got to be really together working behind that chair. When you look on at those reels and stuff, it looks like we're so cool, but our feet get tired, and our knees, and all that good stuff. So Dr. Joy is going to help us work that out. What's going on, Chief Fire? How you doing over there on Instagram? And then right here on YouTube, we got LB coming through like it ain't no thing to a chicken wing.
What's up, LB?
We got my homegirl, Chris. We had a funny day at work today. If you had a funny work day at work today, put a laughing emoji in the chat, because when I tell you our day was funny, dude, it was very, very funny. What's up? I see you, Selena. I see you rocking it out with us. Hello, everybody over on Twitch. Thanks to Chrissy, we're over on Twitch. So to our Twitch family, how you guys doing out there? And then, of course, like I said, our Instagram people, our YouTube people, Lawana, it's always absolutely wonderful to see you in the chat. You still have not brought me my bologna sandwich, but that's okay. And it's your birthday?
What?
Coming up.
Who?
Lawana, it's your birthday. Go shorty. When we go live next week, we're gonna have to have some balloons. I'm gonna get some balloons and stuff, and we gotta make some type of a Lawana dedication.
Something. We gotta do something.
You know what? Because March is women's, International Women's History Month and all that good stuff. We are getting a lineup of women in science. So we're just waiting for some of our return confirmations to come back on who our guest is going to be. But that's how it's going down. But we're also going to kick it off with a special birthday celebration to Lawana. I'm going to make sure I put that in my notes. I'm going to have some balloons back here. And that's how it's going down, Lawana. So let your family know that. Did you say not me? I hope it's your birthday. Okay. Yeah. So Saturday is her birthday. Yes, it is official. Okay. So that's how it's going down. So we're going to be bringing Dr. Joy in a minute. But while we are waiting on her, we just want to invite you guys to hit the thumbs up button, because the topic tonight is all about inflammation, knees, elbows, joints, all that other good stuff. So we need you to hit that thumbs up button. Perhaps you could be so kind to subscribe and, of course, share. Now is a good time to share the podcast, because this is how we get, y'all know it's all about the algorithms, and inviting some more cousins in the chat. It can't just be me and Cheryl and Dr. Joy. All right, so let some folks know that's what's going down. Now, if this is your first time scrolling onto the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel, and you're wondering, who is that lady with that hat on and those glasses with the gold tint, and then the other lady with the, that ghetto hair with that orange? And as one kid told me, your hair looks like ketchup and mustard. I was like, for your information, this is 5HR, 7cc, and warm golden blonde. Kids just have a way of just hurting your love. He was like, why your hair the color of ketchup and mustard? I was like, I can't stand children. No, I love kids. So what do we do here on this podcast? We are all about debunking the myths, misinformation, disinformation that has somehow permeated its way into the professional world of hair, skin, and nails. And we do this with the help of guests that we have featured every Thursday. And Dr. Joy Scott is our official, again, wellness and nutrition expert. So she joins us every Thursday. And then after that, we have our guest. This month is all about women in history. So we're going to bring in some women in science and just talk about this stuff, because this whole thing about cancer and synthetic hair, please check out our Monday's podcast. We digress. It's called Synthetic Hair Cancer Scare. That's a good one. And so Cheryl and I, we're like, y'all not serious, right? But they are, aren't they, Cheryl?
They are very serious.
They are very serious. How many people in the chat believes that braiding hair causes cancer?
Or the hair that you guys braid with causes cancer.
Yeah, the hair that you braid. What's up? Instagram, Twitch? How many people like, oh, you know what? I don't care what you and Cheryl is not all that. I believe it causes cancer. I think they're just out to get us, okay? We'll see what
that seems to be the consensus.
Well, when you look on, it is the hottest topic, but there will be no hotter topic than the one that we have tonight. I know you guys are all upset about number 45. I know you're like, he is still number 45. Talking about he want to privatize, what's that? The postal service. Oh, he wants to pull back those tariffs. Like, anywho.
Wall Street said,
you better
get your shit together, brother.
He is the most,
what you talking
what
about?
They call him the tangerine, the tangerine tyrant or something like that. They got so many names for that idiot. Anywho, guys, but we're not going to talk about that tonight.
What did the woman call him in court? Orange turd.
Oh my Lord. How are we trusting a man whose hair, his face don't match his hands? And they talked about Michael Jackson. Remember, they gave Michael Jackson such a hard time, who had a legitimate pigmentation problem, right? They talked about Michael Jackson turning his skin white. This man is literally trying to be black. Like, he trying to
maybe the color of my glasses, maybe.
Yeah, that's it. If you moving into the tawny, you know what? If you're going orange, you might as well be black, okay? Anywho, I'm hating, but it's true. I mean, why can't he just be a pale white man? I mean, what's wrong with that? Say it loud. I'm white and I'm proud. Woo! Say it loud. Hey, I'm white and I'm proud. Yeah, but y'all know nothing about that. Anywho, y'all ready for some Dr. Joy Scott? Are you guys ready to talk about the knees? Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Let me see you.
Where
about the Megan?
Where them fans?
Woo! We got to get us some fans. Everybody got a fan except me. So I don't even know how to snap that fan. Anywho, so how many people are ready to talk about inflammation? You have bad knees, maybe your wrist, carpal tunnels. There are so many names of inflammation. We are about to bring in Dr. Joy Scott. We're going to take it away. It's about 9:15. We
Let's do
got
it.
1 solid hour. That's why we're going to be out of here by 10:15. And so we're going to bring in Dr. Joy Scott. So let's put our hands together. Y'all know how we do it up in here, right? Take your left hand and your right hand. And I want you guys to give her a big fat, give her some hand clap emojis. Is how we do this. Go ahead, drop those hand clap emojis in the chat. And we are getting ready to bring in the one and only Dr. Joy. Sexy Dr. Joy.
Hey, how are you? How are you? It's
Hey,
gonna be
one more time.
we got to get it going. So come on with it.
Look at her. She's just so pretty. You are so attractive. Look at that symmetry. You are.
Well, it's called 70 years old. And so
Oh.
we gotta work a little harder to stay that way. I'm lying. I'm not working hard at all.
You
We
got-
can tell. We can
But
tell.
you're eating makes it easier.
That is right.
What you
It's
got there?
not what you eat. So we're gonna show you how to mix up something. The
So
first-
wait, so before you get into it, let's talk about
yes.
inflammation. Can you tell? Because we have new people. We got some young people that are not, maybe they don't know that much about inflammation because they're not experiencing it.
Yeah,
But I know for me, I hit my knee and I swear, I went to the doctor. They said, shut up, get out. I was like, my knee is hurting. Maybe I have arthritis. You don't have arthritis. But anywho, so share with us. Can you explain what is inflammation, what might cause it, and why it is important for you to talk about this tonight? So what
Right.
is it? What causes it? And why do you want to talk about this with us tonight? So y'all get y'all ink pens and stuff ready. I'm going to drop her number in the chat after she does all that. Okay, go ahead.
So what is inflammation? Inflammation actually is a broad category.
Mhm.
It's actually consists of any disease. So, we could call it cancer, we could call it diabetes, we could call it heart issues, but it's all inflammation going on in that body. So what we want you to know is that your diet actually causes it. Now, it could be your thoughts that causes it as well. When you think about inflammation, you think about red thoughts, people inflamed thoughts. If you've ever
Come on now.
okay.
Come on, Kid
Here's
Lola.
a little book. This is one of the books that are out there.
Oh man, you both got Louise Hay?
Yeah.
In fact,
Is that
Louise-
about crazy?
Louise
or
Hayes
not?
lived in San Diego, by the way.
Oh wow. Okay. So
You
now,
on mute, sis.
look, what does it say? It says red. It says you're not loved, and you're a whole you got to know that you're loved, and you got to know other people are loved, because you're inflamed. It's like, oh. So we just got to get rid of that inflammation. Is that right? Did you look it up?
It says
Mhm.
inflamed thinking.
Okay.
And says so this is how this book goes, in case you guys are wondering what are we
Mhm.
talking about here. So this is Louise Hay's books with your thoughts. That's a school of thought, so your thoughts create things, and so it could be in your health. So the first column is going to be the actual symptom. The middle column is going to be your stinking thinking, and then the last column is going to be your healthy positive thinking, called affirmations. So she is saying she wants me to look up itis, and so it says anger and
Mhm.
frustration about conditions you are looking at in your life. So if you have inflammation, it could be your thoughts. And according to Dr. Joy and Louise Hayes, may she rest in peace, okay? This can be fueled by your constant or incessant thoughts around anger, and you're just frustrated. You're looking at your life and you're like, why me? And you're just complaining, and everything just seems so dismal. that's going to contribute to your inflammation. And you said in addition to some of the things that we're eating as well, correct?
And let me just add this, because inflammation, if I'm all right, Dr. Joy, in what you were saying, because it's such a broad spectrum, it's a trigger mechanism. Is that what you're saying? It's a trigger mechanism.
Yes.
Okay. And let's just say, and because most people would say, how do we get here in terms from thoughts?
Yes.
Thoughts will trigger a secretion of a hormone, either
Right.
oxytocin, serotonin, norepinephrine, or dopamine, right?
Mhm.
And most people live in dopamine, right? And dopamine doesn't last, or we'll have androgen that you're afraid. And then, as you said, we get the heart racing, and then that increases the blood circulation, the blood pressure starts. And then when these things stay so, what did Louise Hay, incessant?
Chronic. You're just
Chronic, right, all the time. And therein lies the inflammation will settle or manifest or fester in the body. Is that what?
Yeah. Now, if you want this book, it retails for like $12.99. Now, remember, we're not trying to do too much support on Amazon, so please go to your local bookstore, or you can go to the library if you want to, and you can check this out. It's a little pocket. I think it's worth it to just have it in your purse.
I think they have a PDF version online too.
Okay.
I think you should have it in your shops. See, because they bring their stuff and sit in your chair, and then they start vomiting it back and forth with you. So why don't we just hand them this book? And we have another book. Next time I'm on, I will certainly bring in some books to help people know who they are and why they came to the planet this time. Well, we wouldn't get so detailed, but people need to know.
Come on now, come
What's
on.
up, love, Auntie? Come on, Auntie, coming through.
Yeah.
She coming through. Now I'm gonna bring this back to the salon.
Yes.
Right.
If you own your own salon or your barbershop or your own loft or suite, she says make sure you go out and get a copy of Louise Hay, Heal Your Body, the mental causes for physical illness and the metaphysical way to overcome them. So, Dr. Joy, we're going to talk again tonight. We are officially 77 episodes in, and it is all about reducing inflammation, knees, backs, and more. And LB has already said, you know what? It's a good book. So thank you, Lawana, for that. So go ahead.
And I'll just add one more. I remember in my early days of opening up my health food store, and come this customer. It was very obvious he was in a rage. He was inflamed. And he said, what do you have for a bladder infection? I said, who pissed you off? And you know what he said? He said, my wife. She took my credit card and she went and charged it up. Oh, well, we could just settle that in your spirit and you didn't have to buy anything. That's what I thought. But anyway, we took care of him. But that's why he was in rage. You really want to think about what you're thinking.
And let me just say this, since this is a beauty show. And I do know that hairstylists and barbers and braiders and locticians, I know we do sit and we are working on the heads of many individuals. And whatever is going on up here and in here in their chest is completely, they do dump it in the chair. They really do.
Right.
And we don't really, and because we are maybe not our healthiest either, and we don't allow our clients to separate themselves and breathe for just a minute. And I think that we were talking about the use of the lobby, allowing them to kind of decompress, right? And because hair loss and a lot of dander and scalp issues are also anger.
Right.
But scalp irritation, sometimes I remember they'll have sore spots or they'll have something, migraines, right? I know it's off topic, but it does kind of dovetail into this. But go ahead.
Wow.
Right. So that book goes through all these different symptoms they could possibly have.
And it
But
does, Auntie, it does say, to your point, the thought processes, if you have bladder issues, anxiety, holding on to old ideals, fear of letting go. So if you know, maybe you have a family member, a loved one, or you yourself have some incontinence, so but your thought processes, just kind of pay attention. Are these people anxious? And again, this is what Dr. Joy just said. Anxiety, holding on to old ideals, fear of letting go, or just plain old being pissed off all the time. So that's why she was able to ask him. And again, this is Louise Hay's book, and it is called Heal Your Body. And it only retails for about $13. You can literally put it in your back pocket or your purse, and you'll be good to Geo.
So, and your clients will love you because you help them to see things straight. So on seeing things straight, you really want to take the opportunity when they're sitting in your chair to help them to heal. Okay. So like if you're just looking at their scalp, and you've learned this already, but you may want to have a little discussion, to help them along. When you see dandruff, I'm just giving you a little hint. You could say, so you've been eating a little sugar, huh? And so that when you get stressed out, what happens? When you get stressed, you start putting stuff in your mouth. And so it could start the conversation, but in kind of a healthy kind of way. We know sugar and carbohydrates fill up your scalp. It changes the pH on that scalp. And there you go with the dandruff. So that's how you could ease into their conversation and see what's on their mind. They're stressed. Okay. Because it wasn't your fault. It's not my fault that this is going, you're helping them. Okay. Now, so, how do you get the inflammation? It's not having the right foods that your body needs. That's one of the ways. Eating the wrong foods, like
wrong combinations, or
wrong and so here's a good proper, so you could just make it real simple. Protein and vegetables, protein, green vegetables, right pH. If you have the right pH in the body, it's almost less chance of you going red, getting all upset, having anxiety, depression. It's when because it's keeping that body alkaline. Alkaline is a happy spirit more so than a irritated spirit by having acidic foods be in your body. So you always want to know. So what's acidic foods down? Let's get that straight. When you're putting meats, bread, sweets, caffeine, that's kind of a category to put it in. Meats, bread, sweets, and caffeine. And the alkalizing foods.
Bread, sweets, and caffeine.
And meat.
Protein. Bread, meats.
And so you got to balance it. See, the alkalizing foods are your fruits and vegetables. So you got to create that balance. Okay. And so the best way to get it balanced in is to put in 1 meat and 2 or 3 vegetables. Oh, and you're always going to come out on top if that's what you did. Okay.
3 to 1. 3
so
to 1.
instead of like eating the burger, you could take the bun off and use the lettuce as your bun instead of the bread.
That's
I saw that. Okay, guys, we can do this. Come on now.
Especially if you gotta have those potatoes. You see what I'm saying? If you're gonna have those potatoes. Okay. Oh shit.
Okay. I'm a blood type O, so what kind of potato we're eating? The sweet potato. But let me tell you, if we take off the skin and eat just the potato part, then it's acidic. We got to eat the skin too. So
really,
what I'm doing, I'm washing it. I'm washing it like I wash my body. So
I didn't know you could eat skin on sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Well, let me know. I'm from the projects. Leave me alone. Y'all know that's my answer for everything. I'm from the projects.
It's not tough. It's tender. It's a nice thing. Okay.
How many people in the chat eat the skin on their sweet potatoes? Stop acting like I'm the only person. Now, y'all like everybody in the project. I'm talking about me personally in the projects, not everybody in the projects. But I'm from the projects. We didn't eat our sweet potato skins. We made sweet potato pie and sometimes my mom would mash them, and we would eat the mashed sweet potatoes. But I never. Now I know on the regular potato, my mom would make us eat the skin. She said it was good for you, but I didn't know that you could eat the skin on sweet potatoes. I know y'all know. Come on now, come on. What's up, the King of Lock? How you doing? What's going on? She loves me not over on Instagram. Let us know, guys. Did you know you could eat the skin on sweet potatoes? And if you did, do you eat them, or do you just eat out the
right? So in other words, we want to keep this alkaline acid balanced, right? And so you're saying if we do not eat the skin, we're only eating the acidic part of the potato. Okay.
Yes. And so
now the chat is pretty smart. Taylor says that the skin, let me just so you can see what everybody is saying. So Taylor, what's going on, beautiful? She said the skin and many of the fruits and vegetables we eat have lots of nutrients. Of course, our de facto producer, Miss Esther T. Jones. Y'all know what's up. Y'all thought to put some hand clap emojis for her. And she says of course you would, Esther. She says she always eats. Esther is just so, I'm gonna put a picture of Esther. But I didn't know that. I did not know that.
But Dr. Joy, let me ask you a question. So let me just say this, like to get like a sweet potato smoothie, right?
Yes.
A smoothie?
Yeah, a sweet potato smoothie. Let me just say this, ladies. Psst. I absolutely think the peel is good for your skin.
Mm-hmm. The skin on the potato should be good for your skin. Mm-hmm. All that good vitamin A. Now,
y'all know I'm gonna try this over the weekend, don't y'all?
We're gonna be.
I'm with you, Chrissy. I've been eating sweet potatoes all my life. I have never ever ate the skin. They always try to act like get rid of it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. So and let me just say this: we should have a couple of businesses going with a sweet potato mask and an avocado, because we didn't know we could eat. You're supposed to put the avocado seed.
Yeah, we learned that the last time Dr. Joy was on. So now we're learning. What's up, Jay? How you doing? I see you with your fine A double cricket letter in the chat. How you doing? Okay. Wow. It seems so tough, like a paper bag, Anywho.
Oh, no.
When you touch it, when you cook it. I mean, when it's soft, when it's hot, but
no, you're gonna wash it good.
Right.
Okay. And then you could put some what on it?
Hey, Shaniqua, you better stop it, Judy. Just stop it, Judy. Stop it. STAWPITT. Stop it, Judy.
Okay.
Oh, no, she ain't gonna do it.
What's that?
I'm gonna put some turmeric.
Oh,
right.
You love turmeric. You and my boss lady. Let me tell them.
Okay, so we got the sweet potato peel and the potato.
Well, we got the sweet potato and the peel. We've got turmeric.
What's that in there? Is that water?
That's some hydrogen infused water. H12O6.
H12O6, not H2O,
yeah.
boo boo. H12O6. Boom.
You have to offer this. I'm just going to turn this little baby on. Once you get it inside. So I know we've probably, look at that tornado. What is it doing? Micronizing the molecules of the water. Okay.
I bet you that's really good for your skin as well. A King of Lock. I think that is probably will deal with some scalp issues, I'm sure.
Right. The water, H12O6. We're not drinking enough water. Is that right? You guys agree with that? But
no,
now,
especially as beauty technicians, no, I'm sure we do not do that. We are not up on that.
We never.
I be drinking my water.
I know we try to drink. What is that? Oh, what's in there, Kelola?
It's water.
Is that only H2O?
It's only H2O. I will drink tomorrow night, but not tonight with Dr. Joy. I know what time it is.
Yeah. Okay. You never want to say, I had to eat something or I had to drink something. We're never going to say those words again. We're going to say, loving ourselves. Is that
Oh, I'm guilty. I say that all the time. Dr. Joy, you done messed me up. I be saying, I be like, leave me alone. That's what I said. I be like, yep, I said, I'm gonna say it again. I be like, I had to eat something.
Now, look, I don't
so I eat that cookie like I shouldn't have.
Something. So we're gonna put something in this blender. We put turmeric. What is this? Look like
What is that?
Out
Is
of,
that
out of this avocado.
That's the largest. You done went with the Mexicans and got what kind of? That's a nuclear avocado. Good Lord, it 8 nickels. That ain't no regular avocado. But Trump and them,
we gotta get rid of these aching knees. We don't want them anymore. We don't want we don't want carpal tunnel, right?
I thought carpal tunnel was like a muscle. Isn't that like a muscle or something?
Is it the deterioration of the cartilage?
Many things, and you're moving that wrist, and we have to feed it. So all where bone can start to have bone loss, remember, we're going to use this avocado pit. Now, wait a minute. We're going for all the itises. Let's think of some of these other names. Bursitis, tendinitis, pancreatitis,
itis, when you eat, you get sleepy. Itis, eyes tired, eyes sleepy.
Arthritis, all of them. We don't need pain.
We don't need no pain. No pain.
No game.
And so guess what? Now, I could do this. You see, this is an onion.
Oh, my God.
I said, no. Bye.
You don't have to like it, but you don't have to be in pain. You don't have to like it, but you
So let's see. So far, you have a half of a sweet potato. You have a stem of turmeric. And then you added an avocado seed. Did you put the avocado in there?
Yeah.
I didn't, but I can. It's vitamin E.
So you put the seed and the avocado. I hope you guys are right. I'm going to write this down because people be like, what she got in there, okay? So we have a half of the whole sweet potato. Do not be like Kilolo and Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy. That's why you're my best friend. Mwah, I love you, Pooski, okay?
We love
you. So a half of a sweet potato, and then we have a half of an avocado seed, and we have avocado, okay? And then we have a stem, or whatever you want to call that, of turmeric.
You got a red onion.
Onion? Oh, hecky no.
See, so you know that I've been getting this peel all the way from Korea, right? Create the problem. Now they're giving us some answers. But look, sulfur is in this MSM. Well, here's the onion. This is the natural form of it.
The onion, you're gonna be stinking. Your breath gonna be like. Ew.
No, but I did not know that onion was the source of MSM. I did.
Oh, yeah.
How many people knew that?
And so,
wow.
So now, when we use that seed, can I ask you a question about that avocado seed? In order for us to blend it, do we need to like soak it in some water or something?
No. I just opened that avocado this afternoon, and so it's fresh. It's gonna disappear. You will not know it. Look, I'm actually, just to save time, I'm putting a lot in this blender, but let me tell you, you could drink off it for a couple of days, but we need to cover up that pit, right? We could cover it up with some wild blueberries.
Oh.
Right? So not domestic blueberries, but the wild one. They have.
Okay.
Okay. So
I knew that there was a difference.
Don't fall for the difference.
So why we can't use domestic blueberries?
Well, because we want them grown in nature, where they've had the opportunity to grab nutrients from the soil right up near the Arctic circles. That's where they're growing this particular.
Okay, we got a couple of questions here for you, Auntie Dr. Joy. Okay, so Auntie Dr. Joy, Eleanor wants to know, what about black pepper to activate that turmeric?
And the
All right.
answer could
Holy
be
turmeric activate. Holy pepper activate.
okay. Now look, I'll go get my black pepper.
Can you do that? Is that true though?
Yes.
Okay, so yes, Eleanor, you can do that. Another
Okay.
question.
And the answer is yes, but you know it's not regular powdered black pepper. You know that, right? So it's
No.
black peppercorns, and you grate them right into your blender.
Oh,
So
yeah. You
the
don't
one
get the
thing
powder.
that gets rid of pain the quickest, the fastest, let me tell you, it's this turmeric powder. And it's like, how can we replace the cartilage in the knee joints, in these joints, when you go down to bone on bone? Well, that was the avocado pit. But the knee is hurting. But how do we? So we are replacing the cartilage with the avocado pit. We're taking away the inflammation and pain with this turmeric powder. I'm actually going to put 2 tablespoons because
So you want the stem of turmeric and 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder.
Let me tell you this. How quick will this work? I'd give it 5 minutes.
Oh, stop it, Judy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
But let me ask you another question. Because of course, you know, you Morrows with this download of all of this magic here. Let me ask you a question. Does turmeric work better in fats? Is that why? Because the combination of the avocado. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because you guys can put the turmeric in water all you want to, but it really works better in fat.
Let me tell you.
It works better how?
It works if you use it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it, Judy. Stop it, Judy.
Now, I can do this. Okay. You know, like girls with cramps. We can get rid of cramps. You know how every month they're having cramps on their cycle? We could get rid of it. I'm going to go ahead and put 3 of these. This is your fats. Omega-3 fatty acids. I've seen it stop. The girl would have pains every time she have her cycle. It's coming on in an hour or 2 hours. She would start cramping ferociously. And so the day that I gave her some, she was just eating crazy flaxseed, that omega-3 fatty acids.
Ooh, yeah, that's some good shit right there.
Guess what? We're talking about some 14 girls.
Okay, another question from our de facto producer, Miss Esther. She says, I read somewhere that cinnamon is good for reducing inflammation. Is that true? And how effective do you think that is?
Well, it is. It increases circulation. So it does. Mm-hmm.
It moves it around quick, very quick.
Yeah. It'll increase your purse. You know, your pocket, your money. It'll do that too.
Well, shoot. I'll be back, y'all. Let me go.
I'll right back.
We're going to get our cinnamon. What's up, Joys of Pearl over on Instagram? How you doing and your wonderful husband? Tell everybody in the family I said hello. So nice to see you joining us. Okay, so that was a good one, Esther.
And this is for nighttime.
All right.
Right. This is great for nighttime.
Oh, okay.
So because let me just say this.
Okay, another question right quick, Auntie. Are flax seeds more efficient as the whole, like as the oil, or do you grind it up? So what's the best way to?
So it's better as this is the whole organic flax seed, but it's been cold milled, not ground. Grinding, put heat on it, makes the oil rancid. So this is cold milled. I hate to tell you, but you could order this right from Canada. They grow it right up at the North Pole, north of the 53rd parallel, where there's no time. I've been importing it for 34 years.
Yeah. Okay. You've been consistent with that one brand too.
I've been bringing pallets of
What's the name of it? Northern who? Northern Edge.
That's the brand. It made it in many a book as well. I got 40. When I had my store, I would get 72 cases of it. There's now 15 of these bags per
And
box.
what's that called? Flaxseed
This is
pellets or
milled,
Cold milled,
cold milled.
not ground.
In the refrigerator or freezer.
Mhm.
And let me tell you, I was in a small little town, but every day I had to put out at least 12 or plus of these bags every single day. People would just come in. They lost weight. It's the good fat. Remember,
Yes.
it's good fat
Mm.
that's helping you to escort out the white,
The white fat. Yeah.
the bad fat, the stored
wow.
toxins,
Sugar.
and oils.
Anybody want to ride with me to Canada? I'm gonna ride on up there. Come on.
And
Hey,
don't,
Mr.
and don't
Trudeau.
stay. And don't stay. Get your ass back over here.
They don't want us over there. They like, get out, you stinking
And look,
Americans.
so far, this tariff didn't affect it. So I was just
Well, he
checking
pulled
it.
back the tariff, so that don't count. You know,
He bluffing.
he a sucker. You know, he ain't not. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah,
All right. Okay. So the Canadian flaxseed is where it's at, guys.
that's where
Okay.
it's at. And you could, right now, it's only 2 importers of this flaxseed, the best flaxseed in the world now. Only 2 importers in the US. So I'm going to throw it out there. Why don't we all become, because it's food for your brain. You hear diseases like inflammation.
So how do you eat this? It's more than just only in
Look,
smoothies.
Let me tell you, I could go.
Can you put it in peanut butter?
Oh no,
Like
I could
sour?
look. We have been bad. We put it in frozen yogurt, but I put it now in applesauce, unsweetened organic applesauce in the mornings. And
Do you blend it or you just eat it? You can eat the seeds as is.
oh no, it's powdery.
Oh, it's powder. Y'all
It's
better
been
shut the
milled.
front door. Chris, we gonna start selling some of this now. Everybody, y'all want to get some money? Y'all, come on, be David Banner. Get your mother.
Wait a minute. And all y'all, come on, sisters, and let's put some cinnamon in them billfolds.
Yeah, everybody trying to sell some hair products. Y'all better sell some of this Northern Edge flaxseed oil.
Baby. I would not have been doing. I had a girl in a town with a 1 traffic light. She put her storage building in the back and ordered up her $10,000 worth. This has been some years ago, but look, you've got to have your super foods. When you look at it, you know how many things in here.
Do you have to refrigerate that to sell it, or because Esther, like, y'all better put this in? Esther, I bet you we gonna have it in the RDT hair salon.
There's
don't hate, congratulate. So does it have to be refrigerated, or
once you open it, when you buy it, it's hard as a rock.
okay?
Oh yes. Wow. You've been selling that for years, Auntie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So look.
Go ahead, Esther. Esther talking about it.
Come on, Esther. That's why she's the de facto producer.
She talking about it.
Now
That part.
it's so affordable. It's so affordable. Yeah, exactly. and you know what? You don't even have to come through me to get it. You could just have it shipped right down. I've been going to trucking lines for years or you could have them delivered to your place. Either one. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how much do we add? So while you're doing that, so far, guys, here's your recipe. You have 2 tablespoons of turmeric, a half a avocado pit, and then you also have a half a sweet potato, and then you have a half of an avocado, and then you got a half of an onion. And if you're going to use pepper, she says it can only be peppercorn that you ground. Do not use the pepper that's already grounded. Wild blueberries. Do not get domestic blueberries, okay? And now she just added Northern Edge flaxseed cold pressed milled flax seeds, okay?
Just a little one. What's the first thing why you want to use flaxseed? Fiber. You got to poop.
And not only that, y'all, because we talked about it, I think on the first one you were on, but we got to get that microbiome in that gut. That gut is the
Exactly.
first brain.
Now, what's microbiome? That sounds like a dance. Do the microbiome, do the microbiome. Hey, hey, do the microbiome, do the microbiome. I'm from the projects. I don't know what microbiome is. So, what is micro? Leave me alone. Leave me long time. What is microbiome?
The good bacteria.
Gut, your first brain.
You got me now. That keeps you healthy. It's those
All is your first-
microbiomes in balance. That's why you have a sweet smelling stool and everything is healthy and you don't get the colds and everything that everybody else gets.
That's right. That's right. You don't get no
What?
Yeah.
You got to have that microbiome. You got to have the right
Yeah.
bacteria, the right funk. You have to have all your friends in your gut.
I
And let me say this. I believe that is one of the issues with hair loss issues is that most women do not have a healthy microbiome.
Yes.
We have a state of an emergency on antibiotics because once they kill everything, we don't put it back. And the universe made you to have a great universe in your gut. You got to have the right gases, right pH, right working everything. And I just think that the flaxseed is just absolutely amazing.
Yes.
In that, because the bacteria, the good friends that call on the immune system, they have to have their own food. It's like fish food. They have to have food to eat off of with the fiber to keep the microbiome healthy.
Right.
And that microbiome, the immune system loves a healthy microbiome because you can deal with anything with a healthy microbiome. I think most of us don't have a great set of friends in our gut.
Right. And so there's such a thing called leaky gut.
Yeah.
If you don't have a healthy microbiome, the waste is going to start seeping through your colon wall.
Ew, it sounds
Let me
like burger.
Yeah.
And then that's when we call them, that girl that used to come by the shop, she was full of what? Because, the microbiomes was probably not healthy. She would catch stuff that came along.
In other words, bad microbiome, parasites, and bad bacteria, they start pooping.
Yeah.
So when you poop a lot, are you saying when you boo-boo a lot, it's because your microbiomes are not?
No, they poop, these parasites.
They
They
parasites
can poop in your gut.
And that's
all
called
of a sudden you've just felt sick.
You catch colds easy. I want to give a shout out to my little niecey, Davida, because she be keeping us on point with the health thing. But it's that leaky gut.
So your imbalance in microbiomes make you more susceptible to catching colds?
Yeah.
Jesus, how many people knew that? Come on, because everybody knew about microbiomes. I thought it was a dance. How many people in the chat knew or know that an imbalance in microbiomes make you more susceptible to catch colds? Oh, wow. Of course you would, Taylor. Taylor, you always know something.
Taylor's on it.
Look at Taylor. She just, Taylor's so smart with her cute ass. It's okay, Taylor. So Taylor, I knew. Well, Esther, we know. Taylor, Eleanor, and Esther, y'all in the good girls club. Y'all just go and sit in the front of the class. Smart girls always in the front of the class. Me and Chrissy in the back, like, where the party at? Okay, so microbiomes. Okay, I didn't know that. See, Chrissy, this why that's my BFF. See, we in the back of the class causing all kind of ruckus. We gonna pull y'all ponytails, Taylor. Come on, Chrissy, let's go get them. All right, so we learn something new every day. So an imbalance in your microbiomes make you more susceptible to catching colds and everything. Okay, so far, Selena said this is good stuff. She's been studying, and that this is making her so aware. I'm telling you, a lot of people do not know these things, except for Taylor, Eleanor, and Esther. They're the good girls. Okay,
And then let's just say if you wanted to know a little bit further. Do you have bloating? Do you have gastritis? Gastritis.
I've never even heard of this stuff. Gastritis?
Yeah.
And because hairstylists and barbers do not eat properly. We don't eat the right combinations, and we don't eat on time. And one of the things that I also learned from you, Dr. Joy, is that you have to eat in peace. If you're eating, sit your ass down.
I don't appreciate you putting my business all like
We
this out
didn't
here on these
we-
social media streets too, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
said it.
look.
I'm in it. I'm here to represent. Oh, we sorry.
I'll tell you what we could do. Why don't we give you some digestive enzymes, and that'll help you digest all your food and get your waste out and get rid of that inflammation in those joints.
Enzymes? Digestive? Okay.
Whoa.
You're saying a little bit too much. You just said the flaxseed oil is the flaxseed meal. Now you adding on some digestive enzymes to help with inflammation. Hold on, Cheryl, can you show them what to do right quick before she tells us about that? Hold on, because I can see WK right now. Now is the time to do this to help us change the narrative about not reducing inflammation in your knees and your backs and more. So do this right now.
Pump me on, pump me on.
Y'all, come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button because you're not going to get this on the other natural hair, all the hair, right here on the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. The first Thursday of every month, we have our very own wellness and nutrition expert, Dr. Joy. You can reach her at 404-849-6066 for your private consultations. If you want to know more, I am writing this recipe down and I will put it in the chat post live. So keep going. So next up, she's going to add.
Well, I'm going to add pineapple. It's bromelain. It'll help digest. We put a nice chunk, including the core. This is what has enzymes in it to help digest your food and break down the waste in your gut. But guess what? Just in case you didn't digest that meat, one way to get inflammation is eat too much meat. Remember that acid? Well, this is what helps you to digest it.
The core.
My co-worker, her name is Sabrina. She's about 22 years old.
A little cute.
She only eats meat. When I tell you she is this big, I don't eat any meat and I am this big. Now you just tell me what the French toast and bologna sandwich is happening. Because I'm sorry, Esther. I know Taylor. Y'all just be quiet. I know what y'all finna to say. But anywho, how could she eat all that? We watch her. She only eats meat. She is this big. I very seldom eat meat. And look at this. So you gonna sit up here and tell us, you know what?
Eating high protein that builds muscles. Look at this muscle.
Oh, bam. You gotta. You know what?
Bam. And so
stop it,
when
Judy.
you build the muscle burn all the fat. But that little piece of fat, right?
But she's not taking any enzymes. She just eats meat.
Meat turns to build her protein. The protein is what, when you got a lot of protein, you got muscles, it burn up the fat.
Right.
But now the vegans, what about the vegans who say don't eat the meat? Now, which one is it now?
You have to remember.
We got protein.
But she's not eating it with a carbohydrate. See, it's not.
She eat them burgers. She eat them things, them hoagies, and she be eating, what's that stuff called? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't eat the stuff. Them sandwiches with the meat. They from Philadelphia. What are those things called?
Those
Philly steaks.
Philly steaks. That's what I'm talking about. She eats that kind of. She eats bread with her meat.
We'll put it. We'll see her when she gets about 35.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead, Auntie.
Right.
So you're saying you can eat the meat as long as you're not eating all of that bread, then the meat is going to be okay.
See, when we say eat meat, don't even put flour or cornmeal on your fish or chicken. So you eat protein and vegetables, and the next thing you know, you're going to melt right on down. Just watch it. Just try it.
Look at Taylor. Look at Taylor in the chat. Look at Taylor. Reducing inflammation. I love this podcast.
Hey.
Look at that, Dr. Joy. Taylor said, reducing inflammation can be very fun. That's going to be a song.
And this, I'm going to go ahead and add my blueberries in here.
Oh.
Yep, these wild blueberries.
You know what? You're right, Esther. We used to eat ham on the pot. You're right. And our moms would put that clove in there. You better.
Come on now.
Right.
Come on now. Oh, see?
See?
The inflammation is always there. It's always there.
Yeah.
Wait, can we
go
digress?
back.
Can we digress just one quick second? Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. Who remembers when Aretha Franklin smacked Martha Stewart on her hands when she tried to, and Martha Stewart wasn't aware that we put pineapples on ham and we put the cloves, and Martha Stewart went to touch it, and Aretha Franklin smacked her.
Right.
Martha Stewart was like, I was like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that, Martha. She didn't know about the cherry and the pineapple. She was like, oh, this is different. I was like, you better not touch that damn hand no more. But anywho, I digress.
Yeah. But look, the cloves were there to kill the worms in the ham.
What you say, Shaniqua? You know what? I'm about to go. See y'all later. I gotta do the dab. Hold on. Wait a minute, Chrissy.
Man, hey. I keep trying to tell you, your people's new.
The cloves.
They really did. And let me tell you, the other day I decided to step over the line and made tacos with fresh raw collard greens. But we had put them in the food processor. You would have never known. And the director where I work, she said, can I have all these leftovers? I'm going home. And put raw beet slaw that has the what is it called? The what's in the beets, the thing that speed up your blood circulation? Nitric oxide.
Right. I think, and also hydrochloric acid.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But the nitric oxide in the beets is what gets circulation going on. Where do we need circulation going on?
Because the doctor will also prescribe betaine. And people don't really know that betaine actually means
exactly.
It just means beets. And you've been having it all along. Absolutely.
And guess what?
I like beets.
We need circulation.
That's right.
That's why you eat beet. And we want everybody to have the recipe for beet slaw. There's 2 ingredients. And you could put a third one to make sure you will love it. Beet slaw is just beet and an apple.
Oh, shit.
A beet and an apple, grate it. Okay. Now, this is also going to clean your liver, get the body cleared out so we don't have all this inflammation going on. Getting that body alkaline. I know this is a pear, but this pear is going to help you clean your colon out, get that microbiome.
So beet slaw is beet, apples, and a pear grated.
Well, it's really a beet and an apple.
Oh, okay.
But
could you put a little bit of cucumber in there to also?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That'll make you urinate. Yeah.
Right. There you go. That'll help get it on out.
So beet slaw consists of beet, grated apples, and a little bit. What was the other ingredient, Cheryl?
1 apple.
Cucumber.
Yes. Right. And your body, and look, let me tell you, if you had a whole little bowl of it, you would eat it all up. It's almost like eating the best apple you can eat. And the next thing you know, you might go to the bathroom and pee red, poop red.
That's you don't poop red.
You're just trying to make it clean. Because a clean body, that's how you're going to get well from all this inflammation and pain. Clean inside. You
And let me just say this: if y'all want to so-called unclog your follicles,
get those beets. Eat
get
them raw.
them damn beets.
This is a
Get
raw
them
beet.
damn cucumbers and apples. Come on now.
Okay. All right. Let me show that. There. Oh, sorry, wrong
Now,
one.
is this
Okay, so here we go.
on?
Beet slaw. Beet. Oh, sorry, y'all spelled apple wrong. Apple and cucumber grated. There you go. Let me get apple out of there.
I better put a little bit more of this water, H1206.
H1206.
Now, if you have any clients, because they could have inflammation in the kidneys now, that's when you need for them to buy this machine. You want to know about where to buy this. Amazon have it for $800. It's the cheapest. You don't want to pay that price. I can turn you on so you can be able to sell it maybe for like $550.
Yeah, I think we about to boycott Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. So
Auntie down for the call. She like that word to the mother. Be on Amazon.
No,
yeah, everybody wants to try the slaw. Everybody is feeling the
that
slaw.
thing is off.
I think I want to, Chrissy. We should make some for the salon. So, yeah.
Oh,
so
that is absolutely chic.
Yeah.
Look at Eleanor, like, hey, not with you, Eleanor.
That's okay. But I'm gonna tell you right now. Get your mind right, get the feeling good. You gonna make 10 times that because you feel good and got them right thoughts, right?
Look.
All right. What's up, Slim Jim? Over we got Slim Jim 35 pearls. She locks me. What's going on? The King Rock. Everybody on Instagram. What's happening? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
What's that? Oh, that's a beat. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just kind of telling you. Here's
I
something.
thought it was a muffin.
If you wanted your client's hair to grow, see, you could put a little bit of onion in the beet slaw with the apple and the cucumber.
You mean you ain't gonna put it on their head?
Yeah, they are taking that. You said, I want you to eat this every day.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the natural hair people like, you can put that on your scalp.
No,
it's gonna get in your follicles.
No,
eat it, guys. Do not
It's
put
so
this
good.
on your hair,
Look.
okay?
You know what happens?
You need it metabolized through your liver.
Another question is coming from our de facto producer. She says, what about sauerkraut? Is that good for inflammation at all? Sauerkraut.
Yes, it's great for your microbiomes. Your immune.
All fermented foods are good for microbiome.
My grandma used to make us eat sauerkraut. And I used to be like,
kimchi is even better.
Yes. That kimchi is really, really good as well.
Yeah, your bacteria loves it.
That's sour.
Yeah, but the sauerkraut is just as good.
Any fermented food is good for microbiome.
Oh, fermented. That just sounds okay.
So
your ancestors knew this.
All right. Don't put it on your head. Okay.
No, don't put it on your head.
Okay, the smart girls, here they go again. Eleanor, yes, it's fermented. It helps with cramps. These smart girls, you guys are just something else, okay? The Eleanor, Taylor, and Esther, the TET, okay? We're going to call it the Tech Posse, okay?
Okay, so I want to get rid of this, and you can.
No, we want to see it.
You want to.
Yeah, we have 10 more minutes, so we have 10 minutes. Can you blend that? They want to see what that's going to look like. We got 10 minutes. Don't y'all want to see it? Let's see what it looks like. We got time. We have solid 10 minutes.
You too.
That's why I love Auntie. She ain't gonna hit it on mute. I'm a mute her mic. I love Auntie. She like, whatever. Y'all want it blended? Are you guys loving this show? Please hit the thumbs up button. Come on. We're having so much fun. We got the Tech Posse.
Oh, man.
That actually looks really good, Chrissy.
So wonderful.
We might could do this, y'all. The Tech Posse. That's right. That's Taylor, Esther. I'm sorry, the Tea Posse. Yes.
how beautiful.
Get a spoon. We want okay. Just let us know how this tastes.
I've got to show you something bigger though.
Put it in your hand. Oh, look at that.
It's delicious.
Oh, y'all like, oh, can that be some love potion? Put it on your hand. Put it on your sweetheart.
Right. You'd love to lick
How's
this.
that for some sexy sex tonight?
Well,
Come here, baby.
The whole thing. This is
Better than gravy.
good. Since I'm not here.
Look at she gonna turn up like a 40 ounce.
Oh man.
You have everything here to make you healthy, but look, let's get rid of it because if you got arthritis pain right now, let me show you what you want.
The name of that is officially called Love Potion number 9. Hey, baby. Woo! All right, so Love Potion number 9, right quick. That's going to be the name of it. Love Potion number 9 consists of Northern Edge seed flax meal. You're going to also have some wild blueberries, peppercorn, not the kind that you shake, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, a half of a sweet potato, a half of an avocado pit, a half of an avocado, 2 tablespoons, one stem of pure turmeric, and then a half of an onion. And she also put in the pineapple, the whole pineapple, don't forget, and the core. So this is called Love Potion number 9, effectually named by.
Absolutely wonderful.
All right, thank you so much, Eleanor. That's what I'm going to call this, Love Potion number 9.
Make all your joints move. Whoa.
Woke.
Stay woke.
All the joints.
I want to do a little quickie. I just opened up this little jar of mitochondria cream.
Ooh, I put that on my mom.
I'm going to put a teaspoon. I'm going to put a teaspoon of mitochondria liquid in it. Okay. These are herbs that are all about pain. I got a call from a brother today, and this guy said, look, the guy gave me a little sample. I took it home, and I didn't even want to try it. The reason I didn't want to try it because I've tried everything for arthritic pain, and nothing has really worked. So the guy had stirred in a little bit of straight the mitochondria. You see, we're actually turning it orange. Okay.
And we can get this on your website, correct?
Yes.
And can you say your website one more again for us right quick?
Okay. It's more, MORE, moremito.com /. You got to put the / because we can help you if you want to sell this yourself. So
moremito.com /
DRJOY.
DRJOY. I'm going to put that up so you guys can, if you want to order your very own of what she's concocting there. So hold tight. We have about 3 more minutes. We got about 3 more minutes. Go ahead, Cheryl.
No, I just put that on my mom's skin and wonderful, and I put it on my back because I do a lot of riding and we do sitting. Put it on the hip and the hip abductors, and you want to strengthen the legs. Women's bodies age in the legs, so you want to keep your legs healthy. You will keep your body young.
And put this in those knees, the front of the knee, the side of the knee, the back of the knee.
Yes.
5 inches up the thigh. And let me tell you, that pain will be gone by the time you finish massaging it in.
Okay, so there you go, guys. For information, here's a website. It's www.moremito.com / Dr. Joy. You have to put the /. She says you can sell this or you can buy this. So I'm definitely going to let me put that back.
It gets rid of pain. So you really got to save your eyes because you got to be able to see to do the hair.
Yeah, Frida, we're going to get some of that. So they would like to know, is that a salve, what you just mixed up in that little?
It's a cream.
It's a cream. Okay, thank you.
Right, right. I think what makes the white cream orange is she poured a little elixir in there, and
Yeah.
but still made it creamy.
So
Not-
the Mito, she added it to the
Not
cream.
People are actually, guess what? People are taking this and you're putting it all over your face and onto your hair.
Yes.
This one friend of mine, he's got a head full of hair now. He just washes his face and he takes it
Yeah.
and just bring it all the way through. Hair is just going crazy.
All right. Okay, well, we're about to wrap this up. So what do you have for us in this last couple of minutes here?
Okay, I've got lentil beans with my sweet potato. I'm going to put in a whole tablespoon. And this is my lunch. I brought my little beans.
What was that you just put in there? Was that Kool-Aid?
Turmeric.
You said turmeric. Girl, you eat turmeric on everything, don't you? That's like your
If your
Windex.
knees are hurting, you will use it.
I guess she talking to me, y'all, because that little right knee, I'd be like, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Okay.
Yeah, that right with the
I
right
didn't
one.
know you could eat that much turmeric. Oh my gosh. So lentil with turmeric and a sweet
A
potato.
little lentil soup with
A little lentil soup. Okay, you guys can make that, okay? You
Don't
guys.
forget to, when you're cooking it though, that lentil soup, don't forget to put your MSM, your sulfur. That's for the knees too.
the sulfur.
And I hate onions.
And
Shut up,
my-
Chrissy.
Well-
Shut up, Frida.
What about
And-
garlic? Take the garlic.
Oh, I have bad breath phobia. I hate my breath be stinking.
You just gargle with hydrogen peroxide. You will have the freshest, best breath of all.
And by the way, guys, clove water at night. I drink clove water at night.
That's what
my
she
mom, and we just be drinking it together. It cleans. Oregano, clove, great antibiotics. Thyme is a great antibiotic. Urinary tract infections, keep your gut. You have to help your microbiome fight all these parasites and all that bullshit y'all be eating. I'm
I
telling you.
really don't appreciate you putting my business out here in these social
Let me
media
just say this.
streets.
Also, just and do you know my cousin, aka her son there, makes me a wonderful clove toothpaste. Absolutely divine. And my tongue is just straight pink. No white in it, nothing. It is absolutely. But I did want to address the enzyme so you guys could, because enzymes is a protein.
All right.
But
So can we make that our next topic here? I have to be
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Auntie. What you got there?
Well, hey, I'm just excited.
So we have Love Potion number 9 is the name of this smoothie, affectionately by Eleanor. So I am going to put that in after the chat. Don't forget all the goodies that she's holding in her hand. Frida and Chrissy and Ladosha, we're going to visit www.moremito.com/Dr. Joy. Go ahead, Dr. Joy.
So you don't have spinal stenosis anymore. You don't have sciatica nerve anymore. Your knee don't hurt anymore. Your ankles, whatever, your neck. If you're hurting from your neck down to your tailbone, let's get rid of it. This can do it.
And if you drink Love Potion number 9, that's also going to help. We've got beet slaw recipes. You've heard about fermented stuff. Cheryl gave us a little snippy on enzymes, which can we do enzymes next month when Dr. Joy comes back? Can we do enzymes? Okay, so we're going to do enzymes, but you said we can take digestive enzymes, correct?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I actually brought one of my favorites on. This is one of my favorites.
What's that?
Or with a meal. And you know what?
Can you bring that close?
This enzyme in a cup of yogurt, it'll turn it to milk in a second. That's how I start
Put it up
breaking
to the camera. That's what she's asking you.
That brand.
Put it up to the camera.
So we can see what brand is that.
It's essential for life. You see that Volara?
Volare.
I knew you were going to
Volara
say
is what we use for the, y'all know about Volara. It's cleaning
The
hair.
Corinthian leather.
Okay, you got it. It's they have the best air cleaner scrubbing system in your salon, so you don't have to get close or anything. Thank you.
Voila.
Woo!
All
Man.
right. Okay. Well, we hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been absolutely phenomenal. We appreciate where do we got Eleanor, we got Esther, and then we have Taylor. That's the T posse. All right. Taylor, Eleanor, and Esther. These are the good girls in the front of the class. Chrissy, Ladosha, and Frida, we the bad girls in the back of the class. Okay. And Dr. Joy is going to be back with us on the first Thursday in April. And we're going to take a deeper dive with enzymes. This is going to be, the enzymes are going to be powerful. I can tell because Cheryl was just getting ready to go ham on them enzymes. And then the brand that you can get is Vola with the quarantine leather.
Yeah. You can always get a free.
All right, and one last word to the wise to us tonight, and then sure, I want you to close us out with this too. So give us a word to the wise as we wrap this up, Dr. Joy.
The word of the wise.
The word to the wise, okay,
is to eat something uncooked every single day. It's got enzymes in it, so you get to keep adding a little bit of enzymes to the pile. Because if you eat dead cooked food every day, the enzymes are going to go to the bottom. And when you run out of enzymes, and it comes from raw living things, your life ends. So we got to eat something living. We are living. We got to take our own health in our own hands. Absolutely. And let's live it.
All right.
Get a healthy lifestyle.
Eat more raw foods, guys. Stop being deadbeat eaters, okay? Cheryl, one closing. I like that. Look at the E's coming through, the last E, okay? Yes, salads, baby. Come on, Chrissy. Chrissy loves salad. She's like, get us. I'm like, no, we go get some chitlins. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that. But she does. She's always like, get some salads. Okay, Chrissy. Salads is it. It is tomorrow. Cheryl, close us out.
As professionals, we can do so much with our beauty businesses, and not just about serving the public in terms of doing hair. They need to be beauty centers. They need to be centers for information. And it is probably, I think, the most bubbling place of great energy and living information in our Black communities across this nation. I think that we can do more. And we need to include health and wealth conversations and affirmations. And I think you do such a good job, Ladosha. Thank you, Auntie. Once again,
you already know the Reverence Design team will be selling Northern Edge flaxseed milled ASAP.
Cold meat.
I can guarantee that's going down in the salon. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So we're gonna be back next week. And the last 3 weeks is all about women in science. So we do have some great speakers coming up. So if you are truly a nerd, then you want to join us. Our last 3 episodes in March is all about women in science. You got so you guys are gonna love that one. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Auntie, were you gonna say one more thing?
Yeah, y'all can call her too.
Yes. Call for a consultation if you really want to get on the right road and stay. You know, like turn right, go straight. Hey, call me. I'll help you get there.
Call her if you need someone to talk to. Call Joy. Satisfaction guaranteed. All right, Dr. Joy, Auntie Dr. Joy, we love you so much. We have mad respect for you and the knowledge that you're bringing to us. Please don't forget on your way out, if you guys could be so kind to like, share, and subscribe to the Afro Hair Science YouTube channel. We're going to see you guys on Monday on the dumbest that people say about Black hair as we continue our discussion about what the natural hair movement has taught us about scalp. And then don't forget, the last Sunday of every month is what? The Fête du Jour, the industry Fête du Jour, aka Day Party, is happening at Urban Cuts here in Cleveland, Ohio. So if you are a licensed hair beauty nail expert, skincare, in the industry. Come on out, bring your customers, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to send, I have 2 awards. One is going to go to Miss Shireen, and then the other one is going to go to Mr. Mook. They have over 20 years in the industry, so don't forget, join us the last Sunday of every month. DJ Danny is on the 1s and 2s, and I think we've got it, guys. We guys are going to see you on Monday. And that is it. Correct, Cheryl? We got everything?
That's it.
All right, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. You know what I say when I'm signing out, right? Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best. And don't forget to call Dr. Joy. All right, guys. Have a good night.
All right, Auntie. Talk to you later.
Bye, Auntie. We love you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. We love you guys, too.
Mhm.
Welcome to Planet Pluto Shoot.